Hey Eagles fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome into the Eagles Report, and today we have some fresh Philadelphia Eagles news and rumors as we get ready for the big Sunday afternoon matchup at Lincoln Financial Field against the New England Patriots, starting with some bad injury news and the wide receiver Alshon Jeffery. All signs are pointing to Alshon Jeffery missing the game on Sunday as he has not practiced this week and really not been practicing for the past couple of weeks, going back all the way to the Chicago game before the bye. Late in that game, if you guys do not remember, he tweaked his ankle. They've been trying to get him healthy, get him back on the field, and he missed practice again yesterday, which is Wednesday, depending on when you watch this video, which is a pretty interesting indication he might not be able to play on Sunday. Now, currently listed as day-to-day, Doug Peterson told the media the other day he's still hopeful that perhaps Jeffery can go, but it's looking like Alshon Jeffery is probably not going to be available for the Sunday game, which is why I'm wearing my old, vintage at this point, number 81 Jordan Matthews jersey. It does say Matthews in the back. Not Terrell Owens. This is Jordan Matthews, which means that Jordan Matthews can have a bigger role in his first game as a Philadelphia Eagle for the third time now. And look for J.J. Arcega-Whiteside to fill in the spot that Jeffery is going to leave open if he does not play on Sunday. Now again, he still might be able to. Gotta wait till Sunday, he'll go out there and trot around and see what happens, but all the indications, all the signs are pointing to him not being able to play on Sunday, which is a big deal, because the Patriots obviously are the number one defense in the NFL right now. They jumped over the 49ers after the 49ers loss on Monday. Number 2 in pass defense, number 11 in run defense, so hopefully the Eagles can run the football on Sunday, but they will be without one of their top targets in Alshon Jeffery. In other news, before we do that though, I need you guys to predict the score on Sunday. If you predict the score correctly on Sunday, in the comments down below, with the winner, you will get a shout out on the start of my next video. So again, go down below, predict the score, and then I'll give you a shout out if you guys get it right on Sunday. Eagles 24, 21, Patriots, whatever you guys want to say. Score and the right team winning will get you guys a shout out on the next video. All right. Some other interesting news going on with the wide receivers. It looks like the Eagles spent extra time working with the current wide receiver group in terms of Doug Peterson and Mike Groh doing individual workouts with the wide receivers over the bye week and even during this week in practice. Multiple reporters saw Doug Peterson at times going over and doing one-on-one drills with the wide receivers and offensive coordinator Mike Groh to hopefully try and ignite what has been a lackluster, very poor Eagles wide receiving core so far this year. Now, again, they're implementing Jordan Matthews into the mix. They could be just trying to get some extra work with Jordan Matthews, or how I like to think is they're finally putting effort into the wide receiver group because they do realize no Deshaun Jackson most likely for the rest of the year, no Alshon on Sunday like we just talked about, and they are left with Jordan Matthews most likely being the number one target at wide receiver, Nelson Agholor, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, and Mac Hollins. The latter of those two have not caught a pass in almost 6 games, and so I'm all for it. Doug Peterson, Mike Groh working with the wide receivers. Anything we can do to make them better would be a ton of help for this offense, which we'll expect to see a lot of 12 and 22 personnel on Sunday, meaning 2 tight ends. Look for Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz to be the primary catching receivers on this squad as they try and do what they have not done against Philadelphia in the regular season since back in 2015. You remember way back in 2015, they were on the road in New England, and Tom Brady threw an interception, which was returned by Malcolm Jenkins for a pick six. There was a blocked punt that I believe Najee Good ran in for a touchdown, and then Darren Sproles had a kick return or a punt return in a weird game where Sam Bradford was the starting quarterback and Jordan Matthews was the best receiver, and they ended up winning that game late in the season. But it's something they have not done in Philadelphia, obviously, in a very long time. Or not done, I should say, the Patriots overall, besides the Super Bowl, since 2015. Question for you guys here about the wide receivers. Which Eagles wide receiver will have the best day on Sunday? Again, not tight end, acting as a receiver, a.k.a. Ertz and Goddard. I don't know which receiver you guys think will have the best day. Will it be Nelson? Will it be Jordan Matthews? Which would be crazy if he does. Maybe I'm bringing him good luck with the jersey. Or could it be one of the younger guys, Mac Hollins or Arcega-Whiteside, having a similar day? That is yet to be seen. Next bit of injury news here. We are still waiting to see if Nigel Bradham is going to be playing on Sunday. The linebacker has not played since week 6. He's been out with that ankle injury. And a lot of Eagle fans, including myself, have been hoping to see him back in the middle of that defense because they've been having to fill in with Nathan Gary for the past couple of weeks. And we all know that Gary has been okay, but not as good as what Nigel Bradham is. There's a reason he got a big contract extension this past year. Doug Peterson was asked about him earlier this year, saying, quote, he's feeling better, so again, I'm optimistic that that's a chance for this game, that there's a chance for this game. So it looks like we could be seeing Nigel Bradham on the field for the first time in the past couple of weeks, which could help as the Eagles have a very, very tall task taking on Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. How much do you guys hate the Patriots? Let me know in the comments down below. Last time we talked about the Cowboy hate. The Patriot hate's real as well. They don't play a lot, but that's Super Bowl, and obviously the 04 Super Bowl have caused a lot of rifts from the Eagles and the Patriot fans. How much do you guys hate the Patriots? Let me know down below. And finally, on the injury report side of things, before we get into Colin Kaepernick, here's the full injury report the Eagles put out the other day. As you see, Alshon Jeffery, the ankle, did not participate in practice. Nigel Bradham in the ankle did not participate as well, although I'm told Nigel Bradham obviously has a better chance to play than Alshon Jeffery. Jason Peters still dealing with that knee. He was limited in practice this week. I'm all for sitting him and continuing to play Andre Dillard, who's been great so far this year, but that's yet to be seen. And then Jordan Howard, a new addition to the injury report with that shoulder injury he suffered late in the Bear game as well. He's expected to play, but so far this week has been limited. They're going to need him because New England's been gashed in the run game the past couple of weeks, and with the receiving core we have, that's your best bet is to run the football well against New England. Finally here, I got to address Colin Kaepernick because this is obviously in the news right now, and a lot of team fans are wondering if their team is interested in Colin Kaepernick, and I see people tweeting and wondering, are the Eagles going to the private workout that Colin Kaepernick is holding in Atlanta at the Falcons facility on Sunday? Everything I know is that the Eagles so far are not one of the 12 teams that have officially announced they are sending representatives to Colin Kaepernick's workout. Now remember, ESPN's Adam Schefter posted a tweet showing that the NFL had released a statement saying, here are the 11 teams that included like Washington and Tampa Bay and Denver were on that list as well. We can add the 49ers on that list because that's been confirmed. The Niners are the 12th team, but the Eagles were not on the list right now and do not appear to be sending people to the Kaepernick workout, even though that could still happen tomorrow, which is Friday, and then maybe early on Saturday as well. ESPN's Stephen A. Smith said there's as many as 22 teams are going, but the NFL has officially said 11. The Eagles are not one of the 11 teams slated to attend just yet, and there's a good reason why. One, obviously, is Carson Wentz, even though I don't think there's any team out there, minus maybe like Chicago, who would be signing Colin Kaepernick to start. He'd be a backup. The Eagles are very happy with their backup right now in Nate Sudfeld. He's been a guy who's flashed a lot in preseason, has been a guy that many people think can be a starter in this league one day. I do not see any reason why they should send someone to go watch the Kaepernick workout unless they're doing their due diligence, which I guess could happen, but there's no spot on the roster for him, in my opinion. And again, so far, no news on the Eagles actually, or no confirmation the Eagles are going to send anybody to the workout anyway, which I think will happen with a lot of teams. The list of 12 teams that is talked about right now in the national media are teams that could use a quarterback. Chicago, Tampa Bay, Denver could use a quarterback as well. They're all going. The teams that have quarterbacks most likely are not going to be sending people. I think Green Bay's not on the list. They're not sending anybody. The New Orleans is not sending anybody for Drew Brees. The Niners are, but they have Jimmy Garoppolo, who's a little bit younger. The Eagles are not, and so I wanted to update you guys on that because the questions have been up there. And again, either way you lean with Kaepernick, I don't think there's a spot for him on the Eagles roster. What do you guys think, though? Should the Eagles at least send somebody? If you guys wanted to send somebody to go watch the Kaepernick workout, let me know in the comments section down below. And again, be sure to get your predictions in, as we're going to be giving you a shout out on the air for the next video if you correctly predict the Eagles score against the Patriots on Sunday. There we go, though. All the time we have for today in this Eagles news and rumor video. Again, we started off with Alshon Jeffery. Will be a game time decision, but looking like he's not going to go. Peterson and Groh working out with the wide receivers will make a difference. That'll yet to be seen going forward in this season. Nigel Bradham did not participate in practice, but is looking like there's a chance he could play at the middle linebacker spot on Sunday. And then obviously Colin Kaepernick. You know, all the teams are wondering. All the fans are like, is my team going to watch him? Is your team going to watch him? So far, the list is 12, including the Niners. The Eagles have not been on that list yet. That could change over the next couple of days. All time we have for today on the Eagles Report. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, I greatly appreciate it getting to 1,000 subscribers. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. We're going to keep growing. The more we grow, the more videos we can put out here. We're trying to build the best Eagles YouTube channel on the platform. We're doing that very quickly right now with your guys' help in the subscription box. For the Eagles Report, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Thomas Mott, signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day.